What's up, bud? It's Rob, this is Apparel Success, and in this video here I want to talk to you guys about how to market your clothing brand. Okay, I'm going to cover different options like trade shows, events, whether you should use paid advertising on social media or non-paid advertising on social media, and what exactly is the most effective route to marketing your clothing brand in 2017. Okay, so this should be a really good episode, and I hope you enjoy. So one of the things that you might consider to market your product right out of the gate as a brand new clothing brand is showing up at events and setting up a tent or a booth. Okay, now this can be really good if you pick the right event that's perfectly aligned with your clothing brand, but there is a lot of risk involved. Okay, it costs roughly $500 to $1,000 per day to set up a tent at one of these events. If you sell one of your shirts for $25 and it costs you $1,000 for that one day, you're gonna have to sell 40 shirts in order to just make your money back on the tent, which can actually be pretty difficult to do. But if you believe in the event, you believe that it's perfectly aligned with your product, maybe you should just go for it. So the next thing that you might consider is a trade show. Okay, trade shows are really similar to events like showing up at a concert with a tent, but to show up at a small-scale trade show will cost roughly $3,000 to $4,000. A mid-scale trade show will cost you $5,000 to $7,000, and a large-scale trade show will cost you over $10,000. So a lot of brands that show up at these trade shows are pretty established, looking to get into some big retail stores, and or they're either funded by a lot of money. Okay, so as a startup clothing brand, I think a lot of the people who are watching this aren't really at that stage yet, and are looking for a much more cost-effective way to market their clothing brand. The way I see it, there are two main options for marketing your clothing brand in 2017 that will give you the best results for the least amount of money. Okay, and those are paid advertising on social media and non-paid advertising on social media. Going even deeper than that, I think that the two options are really paid advertising on Instagram and non-paid advertising on Instagram. Okay, Instagram is by far the best social media platform to be marketing your clothing brand on 2017. Okay, it's pretty much like cheating if you have an Instagram account and you know what you're doing. People will pay for advertising on Instagram for one of two reasons. Either number one, they don't know how to put in the manual work on Instagram that will get them the same results as the paid advertising, or two, they don't want to put in the manual work, or they simply just don't have enough time to put in the manual work on Instagram. This is my advice to you as somebody who's used paid advertising and non-paid advertising on Instagram. I honestly believe that manual work on Instagram, meaning going and liking and commenting and following and doing all the manual stuff on Instagram, is actually way more effective than the paid advertising is, because the paid advertising is simply just a display to other people, right? Whereas the non-paid advertising, the manual work that you actually put into Instagram, is actually engaging with people. It's liking, it's commenting, it's giving people a sense of validation, it's communicating with them, and it's building this sort of connection as opposed to just displaying an ad in front of them. The beauty about putting manual work into Instagram is that you can get absolutely insane results without spending a single cent on marketing. Ideally, you want to be using paid advertising while at the same time manually working your Instagram account like crazy, right? Because that's the best of both worlds. Everything's working simultaneously together to produce the most amount of results. So to close this video out, how should I be marketing my clothing brand in 2017? Instagram. Okay, you should be absolutely smashing Instagram right now. It is literally like cheating. You don't need to spend any money, and as long as you're willing to work hard, you can produce insane results. Okay, Instagram has the highest limits right now in terms of how many photos and videos you can like and comment on in this given amount of time. It has a gallery of all of the products that you have to offer and a link to your website. I mean, what more could you ask, right? You want to hop on Instagram and really work it hard now, because I have a feeling that Instagram is going to stricken its limits on how much you can do in terms of following and liking and commenting on other accounts. So you really want to take advantage of this time right now to hop on Instagram and do work, all right? I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe. I'm going to be coming out with more videos all the time. If you have any ideas for any video topics that you want answered, please write them in the comment section below. I'm going to be checking out all of them, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.